What is good, horror horde? This is your boy Horror Gamer back with another video for you, and as you can tell by the title of this video, this is another Is It Worth the Hate? And as you can see, Cassie the Horror Hound wants to be in on this Is It Worth the Hate? So, but yeah, before we get into it, just know that your boy Horror Gamers, Is It Worth the Hate? Have spoilers in them all day, every day. So if you haven't seen this movie, go run, check it out. Come back. Let me know in the comment section what you think. Whether you hated the movie, whether you liked the movie, whether you agree with me, whether you think I'm full of shit, whether it's worth the hate or whether it's not. So, with all that being said, anything beyond this point is on you. So, as you can also tell by the title of this video, our Is It Worth the Hate topic is... it's in the found footage era, and we have the movie called The Gallows. So, is The Gallows worth the hate that it gets? To be honest, I don't see why it gets the hate it does. I don't think it's worth the hate. So basically, this story is about this school has this legend where Charlie, he was a school actor. He was acting in a school play. He ended up accidentally killing himself in front of everybody when a stunt went wrong on stage. He accidentally hung himself. So you fast forward it a little bit. These kids decide that they're going to basically like sabotage the play, and so they sneak in after hours to the school, and then all hell breaks loose. The ghost of Charlie comes back and just rips into these kids. And do I think... and this movie gets a lot of hate. A lot of people do not like this movie. But I just don't see where the hate is warranted, because let me tell you something. It's a good ghost story. It spawned the whole Charlie challenge, if you know what that is. Basically what the Charlie challenge was you put 2 pencils on a piece of paper. You put the yes and no or whatever, and you say something like, Charlie, is it there? And when you put the pencils on top of each other, one of the pencils is supposed to turn. I don't know if it's real. I never tried it. You know, I'm not into that whole shit like that, but I wouldn't mind trying it. But anyway, it spawned that little game. But like I said, ghost story wise, it wasn't bad. Found footage wise, it wasn't bad either. Like, you felt like you were with these kids in the school at night, and they're locked in, and you get the claustrophobia of the situation, and you just feel like the tenseness of the situation. So they get you there. Now, the ending is a little weak. I will say that. There's a part of the ending where you're just like, bruh, you really went that way with it? You really went that way with it? Out of all the ways that you could go, you went that way. It was almost predictable how they ended it. Which, I mean, it is what it is, but other than the ending being a little weak, this was not a bad movie. Like, the scene where the one girl just like, woof, you know, I was like, oh shit. And like, you know, when they actually show the footage from the play where Charlie hangs himself by accident, and it looked real. Like, you're sitting there like, did I just watch somebody die? What the fuck? But no, like, all in all, like, it wasn't a bad movie. Yeah, they got the ghost story down with it. Some of the characters are a little annoying, and you just want to see die, like, right away if they can. You know what I mean? But every movie has that. The ghost story element is there, you know, and it's from Blumhouse. I mean, yeah, Blumhouse, they're hit or miss sometimes, but this is one of those ones where I think they hit it, you know. And it also comes from the people who made, you know, the Paranormal Activity and Insidious, you know, and I didn't think it was bad. Now, I know it spawned a sequel, The Gallows 2, but I haven't seen that yet, and that one gets even more hate. So, but all in all, this movie is, for me, it's a fun ride. You know, it's one of those ones, like I said, you just got to turn your brain off and watch. It's another one of those popcorn flicks. You can't go in there expecting Shakespeare because you're not going to get it. Even though it's stage play and whatever, you ain't going to get Shakespeare with this one. You're going to get a ghost story that reverberates itself into a whack ending, unfortunately, but it's still a good movie. So, with all that being said, final verdict, is The Gallows worth all the hate that it gets? Absolutely not. I definitely recommend you check it out. If you can find it for cheap, go for it. I think I got this for like $3 on Hamilton Book. So go check that out. It was very cheap, and it was definitely worth the price of admission here, you know. And like I said, definitely just check it out. Just watch it with an open mind, though. Don't go in there thinking you're going to watch the greatest horror movie ever made, because you're not going to get that. You're not going to get that. You're going to get a fun ghost story and, you know, maybe a little bit of edge of your seat, but not nothing major. So, all right, Horror Horde, with all that being said, I really hope you enjoyed this. Is it worth the hate as much as I enjoyed bringing it to you? Don't forget, if you haven't done so yet, hit that subscribe button along with that ding-a-ling-ding-ding button. That way, every time your boy Horror Gamer throws up one of these Is It Worth the Hate that you're always in the know. Plus, after you're done doing that, run on over to the Horror Gamer Patreon and see what kind of cool perks you get with being a patron. And just know that every penny made on there comes back to the channel, so I can get you guys like good giveaways and stuff like that. So, and then after you do that, run on over to the Z Network and see what we got going on over there. Like I said, a bunch of us got together and made a little something for everybody. So, alright, Horror Horde, with all that being said, I love you guys. Thank you guys. And until next time, this is your boy Horror Gamer saying, as always, don't fear the darkness. Embrace it.